right, looks good now. Will we have a repeat winner? Will we have a new winner? We'll keep our eye on things. There's 2 feature winners up front on the front row. Will one of them guys get it? Here we go, Pure Stocks. Oh, everybody's sideways here off of 2. Look out. There in the Bear, Christie moving up. Here comes Akers. Here comes Glotzback. Roger Dethridge got a little sideways. It cost him several spots. Jeremiah Wilson will lead lap 1. Oh, Jeremiah's way up the hill, and here comes the Bear. Oh, Jason Cochran goes around in the 3, and Jason Ballard goes up on the high side in the 05, but Cochran keeps going. We'll stay green. Good job, gentlemen. Oh, no, and about that time, Derek Wilson goes around. Leader at lap 2, 8 laps to go, and we are green once again. Byron Glotzback now to the low side of Darren the Bear Christie. It's going to be a 3-man battle up front. They're 3 wide for the lead. Check it out. Whoa, Jeremiah lost 2 spots there. Glotzback down low, and here comes Roger Dethridge. It's a 4-man battle up front, and we got him crashing over here in turn number 4 once again. The 3C, the 3W, and the 05 involved in this latest caution over here off of turn number 4. All right, new leader this time, Byron Glotzback. Can he get it done here tonight, or will Dethridge or Christie get up front? Here we go. Everybody trying to figure out the best line here. See if everybody gets through 1 and 2. Looks good. Jeremiah Wilson now trying to fight back using that low side. Darren Christie right there hangs on to 3rd. Roger Dethridge now trying to figure something out. Can he get up there and challenge Byron Glotzback? Jason Cochran still having a time back there in the 3C. He keeps it right. It will stay green. Darren Christie searching for a line around here. Here comes Christie. He catches up to Roger Dethridge. He may have the faster car to figure out a way around for that 2nd spot. The yellow flag will fly once again for Jason Ballard in the 05. Yellow flag out. The 05 of Jason Ballard. Tough break for Jason. That's 2 flag incidents for him, so he'll have to take it to the pits for the night. 5 laps. Watching for the green flag. Watch your cars. Watch your flagman wave the green. Here he goes. Roger Dethridge now pressuring Glotzback. He'll try to move on the inside. Couldn't make it stick off of 2. Hello, I'm here. Now Dethridge scoots up to the high side, and here comes Darren the Bear Christie down low. Christie has to think about it twice. He's still on the low side with Dethridge in the middle. Now Jeremiah thought about the outside. It may cost him a spot as Dylan McDonald now comes around. Glotzback still comfortably out front. Flicking some laps off now here with our stocks. Glotzback with about a 5-car length advantage on Dethridge. It will be the white flag this time around. Oh, hang on to it, Bear. Darren Christie gets way up on the high side, and Jeremiah's going to try to get 1 to go for Glotzback. Dethridge, Christie, Wilson, McDonald, Akers, and Curtis Morrison. For the final time, he'll bring it off of 4. He's out of Topeka, Kansas. Byron Glotzback, your winner. So Glotzback picks up himself a pure stock feature win. Roger Dethridge with a nice run to 2nd. Darren the Bear Christie in 3rd. Jeremiah Wilson 4th. McDonald 5th. Akers 6th. Curtis Morrison 7th. And Cochran in 8th. That will take care of our pure stocks. We'll get a word with Byron. Lane, my friend, all the way from Topeka, Kansas. We knew you had a fast hot rod. We knew you were going to get here sooner or later. Congratulations.
Thank you. I appreciate it a lot. And I appreciate all the stands that comes out and supports all of us that can be here to please you guys.
Have you ever won one over Topeka way?
Yes, 13 I won championship.
Well, congratulations on visiting CMS for your first time, Byron. Great to have you down this year.
Thank you. Appreciate being here.
Byron Glotzback in the Pure Stocks tonight, your winner.
All right, we'll set your lineup here for the B Modified feature event, including the points leader.
Lights are off on the speedway. Jacob Ebert and Luke Neiman out front with Troy Carlisle. Here we go. Good battle up front between Luke Neiman. We got frisbees being thrown off the track. The foam inserts come off of the 181, and here comes Troy Carlisle, but the yellow flag is out for a spin down here in 3 and 4. Bradley Moore goes for a spin in the 72, as well as the 44 of Greg Truelove. That up on YouTube in no time. Thanks for coming out, Mike. All right, Ebert, second generation driver, picking up his track championship, trying to pick up another feature race winner tonight. Here we go. Neiman to the high side. He might have got up too high because here comes Troy Carlisle. Good two-man battle for that second spot between Neiman and Carlisle. Some sheet metal off of one of the cars, but it goes up and out of the way, so we'll stay clean and green. Look at this battle up front, and the lap car right in front of them. Could be some scary moments here as Jacob Ebert tries to hang on to the 94. Here comes Carlisle. The 14W car takes his car off the track. And we have a new leader up front with Luke Neiman. Carlisle up to second. An exciting event up front here with our B-Mod tonight. Here comes Eddie Bray Jr. Eddie Bray Jr. trying to make his way to the front as well. Bill Smalls on the high side loses a couple spots. We're still green though. Side by side with Cameron Grindstaff and Ryan Eddy. Look out off of turn 4. Bill Smalls goes around in the 28. Yellow flag out for the 28 of Bill Smalls here in turn number 4. So this time, here comes Newman along with Carlisle, Ebert, and Bray. Here we go. Lucas strong over there, but Carlisle gets a good run off corner number 2. Look out over here off corner number 2. Everybody through. We're going to stay green once again. Neiman, Carlisle, Ebert, Bray, Scotty Martin, your top 5 here at lap number 6. 9 laps to go. Scotty Martin up on the high side. Now here comes Cameron Grindstaff. Good side-by-side battle there for a top 5 spot. Martin will go back around in the 17. Grindstaff back to 6th. It's now a 2-man breakaway up front with Luke Neiman and Troy Carlisle. Neiman skates it up to the high side, and here comes Carlisle in the 44. Troy Carlisle in the 44 trying to pick up another feature race win. Neiman will fight back on the high side. Good battle with these 2 drivers up front. Neiman leads another lap. Good close battle up front here tonight. Both cars skate up the speedway that time. Neiman way up on the high side. And here comes Eddie Bray. Eddie Bray up to the 3rd spot. Battling Jacob Ebert side by side. Now Ebert takes 3rd back. One of our lap machines just in front of our leaders. Tim Barker up there. Look out, side by side now, battle for the lead. Where is Neiman going to go? Neiman has to back out of it, has to get around the high side. But he fights back up there on the high side, and here comes Luke Neiman one more time. Great job. Excellent piece of driving there from the 181 of Luke Neiman. On back, it's Eddie Bray and Jacob Ebert as they nearly get together. Oh no, Luke Neiman gets up and over the berm. Neiman comes back down on the speedway, but the yellow flag is out. Yellow out. Cars still spinning down here in turn 1 and 2. I'll have to start this once again. Turn 4. The place to be. Turn 4. Luke Neiman going for his first win. Troy Carlisle, I believe, going for his third. Eddie Bray going for his second. If Jacob Bieber can win, he'll be going for double-digit wins. Looking for the green flag here momentarily as everybody gets caught up. Here we go. Luke Neiman, can he hang on for 5 more laps? Neiman keeps it down low that time. That allows him to pull away just a little bit on Carlisle, but Carlisle's right there working that low side. Eddie Bray Jr. sitting back for just a moment. Jacob Ebert now trying to come back to life in the 94 with Ebert just behind them. Bray now, Ebert down to the low side. Ebert will take a spot down low, but Bray fights back in that middle lane. Neiman is down low trying to protect the lead. Carlisle is second. Just a couple more laps to go as we work toward the finish of our B-Mod main event here tonight. Ebert and Bray are close, and here comes Carlisle. Neiman got a little sideways. Troy Carlisle trying to fight back on the low side with Neiman up high. Can Neiman get up on a cushion to make it stick? Olin Stevens, a slower car down the low side. Carlisle grabs the lead. Looking for the white flag here coming up. Olin Stevens down on the low side in the 12. It looks like he'll bring the 12 machine in. Olin Stevens done for the night, and Neiman goes back up front. Looking for the white flag this time by exciting feature race. Shaping up here tonight for the B-Mods. Can Luke Neiman hang on to it? There's several slower cars down on the front straightaway, down the back straightaway, and here comes Carlisle once again. Neiman will have to work the high side with several lap cars in front of these leaders. Here comes Neiman, up high. Down on the low side is Carlisle. Luke Neiman with a big win here tonight. What a ride. What a drive for Luke Neiman. Carlisle will end up second. Jacob Ebert third. Eddie Bray fourth. And Scotty Martin fifth. CMS Luke Neiman. Luke, they're yelling for you on the back straightaway. I know. Take a drink of that, and then we'll get a word with you, man. You earned it tonight. First of all, congratulations, man. You've always got a fast car, but you've had bad luck all the year when you come down here. But tonight, that looked like a lot of fun out there.
Yeah, it was, I don't know, it was a pretty tough racetrack, first of all. Troy, he was right on my door. I knew he was there, and I was trying to race him clean. If I hit him, apologize for that. But it worked in our favor tonight. And
what an exciting finish there coming around. What was you thinking with all those slower cars in front of you there at the finish?
Well, I didn't know what was going to happen. I just knew I just had to keep my head straight and car straight, and whatever happens, happens.
I know Dana and all the family are going to be happy tonight.
Yeah, I hope so.
Good job, Luke Neiman, the first time winner here tonight. Picture time, buddy. There you go. All right, Alan, why don't you take over and announce through the late models as well.
All right, your ULMA late models.
Both of rough and tumble weeks here for the 7. Can he get it done tonight and seal up the deal, or will Troy Turley sneak up and take it away in the 2? We'll find out in 15 more laps. Here come your street stocks for the green. We're underway. Clayton Campbell up on the high side, and Woody will take off down low. He'll bring Jay Prevette with him in the 25. Prevette up to second, Campbell back to third. Troy Turley will slide into fourth. Ziggy, Brian Ziegler fifth here at lap number 1. Slower car up in front of your leaders now. Everybody gets by. Look out, look out, look out. Looks like everybody will be able to get by. Now Woody's starting to pull away. Here comes Ziegler working on Turley. Not what Turley wanted to see as he's trying to keep up front tonight. Ziegler down low again, Turley right there. So far, clean and green up front. It's all Brett Wood, about a half straightaway lead on the 30 car. Clayton Campbell, here comes Ziegler. Brian Ziegler takes over fourth, Turley back to fifth. Ryan Enlow now sixth, and Prevette slips up the track just a little bit. The 03 is off the track, tough break for him. Good battle here between the 65 and 25, and Ziegler will take another spot. Brian Ziegler coming through the field. He's up to third in the 65. Calvin Penning and Dwayne Mitchell back here side by side. That battle outside the top 10. Right now, 9th and 10th. Chad Eichelberry and Gary Donaldson get together just a little bit. The 09 and the 28D will stay green. Those guys get it all sorted out. Brett Wood now has caught the lap traffic. Running back of the field here, Jeremiah Wilson will be the second car to go a lap down here tonight as Woody goes around the high side. Wilson will keep it down low. Clayton Campbell trying to stick it right there, but he gets a little sideways, and Ziegler now will close in the 65. Campbell a little bit sideways there, and that allowed Ziggy to close in. Brett Wood now gets by the 53K of Larry Norris. Calvin Pinning will be the next car to go a lap down. Pinning in the middle lane, Woody down low in the 7. Wood will get by. He'll set his sights on Dwayne Mitchell. The 96 car will be the next car to go a lap in arrears. Here comes Clayton Campbell, still with Brian Ziegler glued to his back bumper in the 65. Jay Prevette into the 4 spot, Turley comfortably in 5th. No change inside the top 5 as they continue to thread their way through the lap traffic. Brett Wood gets around the 96 of Mitchell. We're still clean and green. Laps clicking off very quickly here. I'll have a look at the score sheet. Lap number 9 right there. So next time around will be lap number 10 and 5 laps to go. Brett Wood now catching the car just running outside of the top 10. Right there is lap number 10. 5 laps remain for Brett Wood. Clayton Campbell stuck behind the Calvin Pinning machine and Dwayne Mitchell. The second place car is the 30 of Campbell. Brian Ziegler's right there in the 65. He's in 3rd. Jay Prevette in the 25 is 4th. Troy Turley is 5th in the 2. Ryan Enlow 6th. Gary Akers 7th. Gary Donaldson 9th. Wood now trying to put a lap on the 09 of Eichelberry. He'll go to the high side to try to get around the 09 machine. Still green. Wood crosses over. Now he'll move to the low side. Couldn't make it stick there either. He's got a comfortable lead, but Clayton Campbell and Brian Ziegler have both broke 3 now of that traffic behind them. Wood now around the 09 of Eichelberry. Just a couple more laps to go as the white flag is set to fly next time around. Clayton Campbell and Brian Ziegler still going at it as Gary Akers takes the 4 machine off the track. Tough break for Gary late in the event. White flag ready to fly here for the 7 of Brett Wood. One more time around for the 7. Here comes the 25 trying to get hot here the last few laps. Jay Prevette now has caught the 65 of Ziegler. Can he get a pass? For the final time in the corner number 3 out of Warrensburg, your 2015 Street Stock champion, Brett Wood out of Warrensburg, your winner. Clayton Campbell will finish 2nd, Brian Ziegler 3rd, Jay Prevette in 4th, Troy Turley 5th. Brian Enlow will bring it home in 6th. I'll tell you what, give it up for the Street Stocks, green to checkers. Good job, drivers. Up a double couple weeks. I know you're glad to just finish the race, let alone win it probably.
Yeah, we didn't actually get done with this car till 4:30 today. I have to thank just so many people, you know, Jeremy and Sheila, Mark and Lynn, Valerie and Seth, Hannah, my brother, Ace. You know, we worked on both of these cars all week. Wish we got a little better results in the B-Mod, but they're all both in one piece. And, you know, after you crash one, you never know how they're going to work again. So we got a little work to do to it, but it'll be all right.
Man, what a hot rod, though. You just kind of took off and you sailed away there.
Well, we were trying to get through that lap traffic, and, you know, the track's racy from top to bottom, so we were able to pick some lanes and hope we were picking right. So it worked out for us tonight.
Another season of double-digit wins. Incredible.
Yes, we had a great season. Enjoyed seeing all these fans and all these people out here, and I'm glad Earl opened this place and got a great staff here.
Thank you, Brett. Brett Woody Wood celebrating tonight with his son. Seth down here, Ace Bodenhammer also celebrating with him tonight. What a year Woody had here. Another season of double-digit feature race victory. Incredible year he had. Congratulations, Alan. Who we got for the modifieds tonight? See if Bodenhammer learned anything about that low line. Can he make it work in the modified? He might have one slip away in the ULMA late models. Let's see if he can do it, but Tyler Schmidt is up there as well. Here we go, USRA modified racing. Everybody looking for a spot here down in 1 and 2, gingerly trying to get through the corners. Colson Kirk gets shuffled back just a little bit as everybody tries to find a spot here in 3 and 4. Can we get through it? Oh, Colson Kirk sideways. Chad Batter has to back out of it. Looks like we're going to get through it, though. Everybody's still going. Good battle up front with Tyler Schmidt, Kevin Blackburn, and Bodenhammer and Moody. Tyler Schmidt, your current race leader. He picked up a feature race win here last year. Oh, no, and Kevin Blackburn goes around in the 26. Blackburn with an unusual mistake over here in turn number 4 and goes around in the 26 machine. Heavy smoke billowing from the number 5 of Colson Kirk. Looks like Colson is going to have to take it off the speedway as that car spits and coughs flame on that car. Looks like an oil fire there on the 5 machine as the crew guys come up there and have a look. Looks like it went out, put itself out there, so completed. 2 laps down. All right, looking for the green flag once again. Schmidt, Bodenhammer, Moody. That is your top 3. Here we go. Matt Dotson using up the low side now as he tries to come to the front. Danny Scroggum right there with him. Moody sails to the high side. Schmidt's up there. Here comes Chad Batter. Moody tries the outside. Bodenhammer's low, Batter's low. Good battles all throughout. Tad Davis back there with Brian Johnson as they battle side by side. Rick Beebe back there with Jeremy Chambers side by side. Good battle there. Top 3 starting to break away and the 75 goes around. Oh no. Tough break up here up toward the front. The 75 was sideways. The 22's involved. The 92, the 88D, and the 73B. One more time looking for green from Schmidt. Here we go. Bodenhammer trying the outside. Moody down low. Good battle between those two drivers. Here comes Lewis Jackson now up to 4th. Jackson will get around Jeremy Chambers and Jeremy Rogers. Everybody behind Tyler Schmidt. Bodie working the high side. Moody still down low. Moody thought about the inside, couldn't quite make it stick. Bodenhammer now trying to find a cushion off of 4. Moody fights back there, side by side for 2nd. Tyler Schmidt leaving the lane open a little bit that time. He won't want to do that too often. Those 2 veterans in Moody and Bodenhammer will be ready to pounce if they see any kind of opening. Schmidt protecting the low side. He'll keep Moody behind him. Still 3 wide behind him. Big time racing here going on tonight at Central Missouri Speedway, and Lewis Jackson is up to 3rd. Bodenhammer back to 4th. Tyler trying to hang on. Jackson working the low side. Moody up high on the cushion. He'll stay 2nd. 3 wide with Richard Lane, Brian Johnson, and Tim Carey. That battle for 8th, 9th, and 10th. Lewis Jackson now working the low side of Moody. Tyler Schmidt still right there. Not able to get off the corners very strong. Keep an eye on them. Jackson again working the low side. Moody now will float it up to the high side. Give that a shot as Bodenhammer drops to the low side. Jeremy Chambers still 5th. Could have a new leader right here this time around. Moody going for the lead. The 00, your new leader that time around. So Moody out front. Moody takes the lead at lap number 10. 15 more laps to go. Moody out front now by about 4 car lengths. Lewis Jackson still trying to find a way around. The Kansas now behind the Missourians, and the yellow flag is out. Yellow flag is out for Richard Lane up on the high side in the 0 off turn 4. It's a left rear flat tire on the 0 of Richard Lane. Left rear flat on the 0 for Richard Lane. Tough break for Richard. Big pile up down here in turn number 2. Huge pile up with Bodenhammer involved. Several cars involved. Tumble night. I know everybody's tired. But once they get home, let's try to finish these modifieds up. 15 more laps to do it. Moody will take the green here any moment. Here we go. Lewis Jackson goes back to work on the 66 of Tyler Schmidt. Brian Johnson now coming into the fray. He's got a top 5 working just behind Jeremy Rogers. Rogers still in that 4th spot. Lewis Jackson tries to get to the inside of the 66T. Meanwhile, Moody now beginning to pull away, opens up nearly a full straightaway length lead. Jeremy Rogers now, Chambers, a little bit high that time around, and Brian Johnson will come around on the 97. Meanwhile, Matt Dotson trying to make his way to the front. 35 laps, that's right. 25 laps to go, Sorry about that. 35 lapper here tonight. The battle is for second, though, as Tyler Schmidt continues to hold that spot. Brian Johnson now making his way to third. He'll get around Lewis Jackson. Brian Johnson is a fast hot rod here tonight. Johnson takes over third. Jeremy Chambers, Lewis Jackson side by side. Still that battle. It's a good one right there. Brewer still outside the top 5 and 6. Terry Schultz 7th. Matt Dotson is 8th. Danny Sprogum 9th. Luke Feeback is 10th. Gunnar Martin 11th. Robbie Tess 12th. Chase Domer in 13th. Nick Pence back there in 14th. Kevin Blackburn is 15th. Jackson and Chambers get together just a little bit. That will give Jeremy Chambers a spot now as Lewis Jackson slips back one position. Tyler Schmidt will hold on to that second spot. Won't be many more laps out before Jim Moody will be into the lap traffic. Tyler Shaw and Richard Lane could be the first cars to go a lap in arrears. Again, 35 lap feature here tonight. I do apologize for that. Forgot we had this special event going on. Normally we're 25, tonight 35. Next time around will be lap number 18. Lap 18. Right there, lap 18 for Jim Moody in the 00. Again, full straightaway lead, but the yellow flag is out. Yellow flag is out. It's like the 227 of Chase Domer has spun down here in between 1 and 2. All right, again, lights out on the speedway. 17 in the books. Looking for the green once again with Moody. Here we go. Tyler Schmidt trying to hang on to that second spot under heavy pressure from Brian Johnson in the 97. Jeremy Chambers back there in the 4th spot. Lewis Jackson 5th. Matt Dotson 6th. Another lap in the book. Moody can put the car about anywhere he needs to here. Couple cars get together off of turn 2, and Matt Dotson may get the spot from Lewis Jackson. Jackson fading a little bit here in the later stages of the race. He made his way up to third. Matt Dotson will get that spot and move into the top 5. Dotson to the top 5 at lap number 19. So far, nobody has anything for Moody, who took the lead at lap number 10. Tyler Schmidt has been firmly planted in that second spot ever since. But Brian Johnson has a hot rod down on the low side, and the 97K is coming up. Down to the low side. Can't make it stick that time. Has to back out of the throttle just a little bit. Schmidt will hold on a second. Jeremy Chambers still 4th. Now Matt Dotson has made his way up to the backside of Jeremy Chambers. That battle for 4th and 5th as Dotson tries to come to the front. Lewis Jackson 6th, Danny Sprogum 7th, Brewer 8th, Schultz 9th, Feeback 10th. Again, Jim Moody has worked up to a full straightaway lead on the rest of the field. Clicking the laps off now, a battle for the 10th spot as Gunnar Martin moves to the low side of Luke Feeback. Gunnar Martin going for 10th here in the corner. It's awfully crowded as everybody tries to get through. Matt Dotson going for another spot. Now put Matt Dotson up to 4th as he gets around Jeremy Chambers. Matt Dotson could have the fastest car on the track at this point in time. The 88 is coming to the front. He sits in the 4th spot now, just one spot behind 97K of Brian Johnson. Tyler Schmidt still holding down that second spot, firmly planted there. Lap 25 in the books that time by, just 10 laps to go, 10 to go. Still battling side by side back here with Nick Pence and Tim Carey. That battle just outside the top 10 for 12th and 13th. Dotson trying to figure out a way around Brian Johnson. Both of those cars are fast out on the low side. Tyler Schmidt's able to keep that 66T in the middle lane. Very strong right there, and Jim Movie has a scary moment there with Tyler Shaw as he goes a lap at the rear. The 85 a lap down to Jim Moody in the 00. Moody cleanly through, but he has a whole field of lap cars in front of him. If they go around him, they'll be a lap down. Richard Lane and Jeremy Rogers being two of those drivers. The next to go a lap down as Moody takes to the high side. Still about a full straightaway length advantage over the 66T of Schmidt. Now Schmidt floats up to the high side. Here comes Brian Johnson down the low side, and Brian Johnson saw the door open, will take second, and Matt Johnson's going to try to come with him. Matt Dotson now put Dotson up to third. So Tyler Schmidt slipped just a little bit, left the door open just enough for Brian Johnson and Matt Dotson to get around him. So second and third place now. Johnson second, Dotson third, Tyler Schmidt back to fourth. Jeremy Chambers is fifth, Lewis Jackson sixth, Danny Scroggum seventh, Terry Schultz eighth. Brewer is 9th, Feedback 10th, Gunnar Martin 11th, Kevin Blackburn 12th, Tim Carrick 13th, Nick Pence 14th, Robbie Tex 15th, Jeremy Rogers 16th. Jim Moody has lapped the O of Fast Richard Lane and the 85 of Tyler Shaw. Those two cars had lapped down. Getting down to the final stages here tonight. The track very tricky here tonight at Central Missouri Speedway. Coming around to complete lap number 32 next time around. Lap 32 right there. 3 laps to go for Jim Moody, with all kinds of battles in front of him. The 97 and the 88 trying to get up there to see if they can make something happen. Moody goes to the low side now of Jeremy Rogers. Robbie Test will be right there. Moody comfortably around. The 44 of Jeremy Rogers goes a lap down. The white flag set to fly for Jim Moody in the 00. Looking for the white flag this time around as Jeremy Rogers pulls the 44 off the track, done for the night. White flag in the air for Moody in the 00. One more time around. Brian Johnson and Matt Dotson have caught just a little bit. They're within a straightaway now, but it could be too late. As Moody sits comfortably behind Robbie Test, those two cars battling side by side in front of him for position, and Moody, Jim Moody out of Odessa, will pick up the night one win in the 00. Matt Dotson for second right at the finish. What a charge for Matt Dotson as he finished second. Brian Johnson is third. Tyler Schmidt finishes fourth. Jeremy Rogers fifth. Lewis Jackson in sixth. Danny Scroggum seventh. Terry Schultz in eighth. Brewer ninth. And Luke Feeback will round out your top 10. Woo! 09. Sponsors on this machine. Jim Moody picked up the big $5,000 to win show here last July. He's going to pick up night one, the Labor Day $1,500 win special. Jim getting all the safety gear off here tonight. Mike Kraft from Cheeseworks here, shooting the video tonight. Gets an up-close and personal shot of Jim Moody as he comes out of his car. Odessa, Missouri's Jim Moody, your winner tonight. Moody, they're yelling for you, buddy. Good job, man. What a hot rod. Once you got around the lead lap 10 number there, you went for it. It's gone.
Something about these big money races, I don't know. Sun might be coming up again.
Yeah, I think so. You guys were at it last night. I'm sure tonight will be another one of those.
We're saving it for tonight. Yeah, we've been struggling all year, really, with the balance of the car, and kind of hit on some things. Hopefully it's going in the right direction.
What a way to start out tonight. Interesting track conditions tonight here at the end of the night. What a great low line you had out there.
Oh, it was, but took the lead in the middle and top. Track came in there, middle part of the feature, and it was pretty racy. I don't know, it worked out.
A happy crew for one, but not so much for the other guy. I know you'll be over there rooting your old buddy Batter on to get back out here tomorrow night.
Hell yeah, he'll be back.
Jim, celebrate it with your crew tonight. Jim Moody, your winner here on night one of the Labor Day special. Get on around here, crew. He's waving you on over. Well, fans, thank you so much for hanging out here with us tonight. It was a little bit of a long night. We do apologize for that. Hopefully we got the track back into shape here. Tomorrow night we'll get it back out here again with the USRA Modifieds, USRA B-Mods. All-Star Midgets are here tomorrow night, as well as the Lightning Sprints. On behalf of our promoters, Earl and Susan Walls, thank you for choosing CMS as your dirt of choice on Saturday night. We'll see you back here tomorrow night, night number 2. Another $1,500 up in the air for our modifieds here tomorrow. Everybody, please be safe on the way home. If you're going to the pits, be safe down there too. Come on over and join us for the karaoke party in the Tech Barn. We'll have a party here tonight, I guarantee you. Good night, everybody.